Hello everyone and welcome to our next video. In this video we're going to talk about Dexscreener. Basically the black market of crypto, where you can find basically every cryptocurrency from the best to the worst, and especially new and upcoming projects that are not listed on CoinGecko yet and you cannot chart on TradingView or any other exchange or platform. Chart them. I meant to say you cannot chart them, and you cannot find them usually on centralized exchanges. So starting with Dexscreener, what can we see when we get onto the home screen? First of all, head to dexscreener.com, then you'll see the 24-hour volume overall of all tokens that are tracked on Dexscreener. Then you see the 24-hour amount of transactions, 49 million something. This is kind of irrelevant. I don't know why they put it there. It's just interesting, I guess. Just a gimmick fact. It's not a useful information. On the left, we see a search button. We're going to use that a lot. For example, when we find new projects or tokens, for example, Karma. Right? Let's say we see Karma on the X, like the Twitter timeline, X timeline. Then we can input it here and we can look at Karma. The next is the watch list, which is very important. We're going to use that a lot. Alerts, multi-charts, new pairs, gainers, losers, portfolio, advertise, and like what else is there? API. We're not going to use a lot. The two main things we're going to use Dexscreener for is the watch list and maybe some alerts for price alerts. But price alerts we usually use TradingView. Other than that, what else can we see? On the left, we see Solana, like at least Solana, BSC, Ethereum, Base. What that is an overview of all the chains that Dexscreener is tracking. Moonit is Dexscreener's own launchpad, and they put it first, and it's a scam. Okay, long story short, don't look at it. The first thing that's interesting is Solana. It's basically all the chains it tracks, and it's sorted by the activity, most activity. So most activity right now is on Solana. Second most Binance chain, third most Ethereum, fourth most Base. Pulse chain is a scam. Don't look at it. I don't know. It's horrible. But we're gonna focus on Solana, Ethereum, and Base. If you click on one of the chains now, on the top you will see all the dexes that exist on Solana, at least the most prevalent with the most volume. And below, you will see tokens that are only on Solana, right? If you look into a token, what can you see? On the left, you see the decentralized exchange that it's trading on, at least this pair, this token pair, Solana Cold Sol. Then you see the price, the age when it was created, since when it exists, at least the pool when the pool exists. Then the transaction amount, the volume in the last 24 hours, the makers, and all of this is in the last 24 hours, transaction volume and makers. The makers are the amount of people that traded actively. Then you see the 5-minute, 1 hour, 6 hour, and 24-hour percentage movement of the token, its liquidity, and its market cap. Okay? Now, let me log out for a second and show you what we're going to be using Dexscreener for. So the first thing we're going to use Dexscreener for is the following. Let's go back to what we said. Let's say we find a token called Karma. Right? We're going to use it for initial research on a token. Right? We see Karma and we're like, oh yeah, Karma, you see it here. You can copy up here, you can copy the contract. This is very important when, for example, you are on Titan and you input a project and you can't find it in the swap, right? Or there's like 5 different ones, right? There's Karma tokens. So you import the contract and it would give us Karma token. It says unverified because it's very new, but it's very legit. Good project. So that's the first thing we're going to use it for. So we can't, like, that we're scam free. The second thing is you see the website, X, and Telegram here. This is very good to get a broader overview of a project. Yeah, a good overview of a project. Additionally, you see the token price, its market cap, its fully diluted valuation, the liquidity in this pool for the token, and the volume. Very interesting. So we're going to use this to get all this data and to do research. For example, head to the website, yeah. Check out Karma Card, like what they're doing, if it's cool or not. Yeah, check out the X, how their socials are doing. Check out the community on Telegram. And also check out the chart, right? Is the chart looking good? Is it buyable or less buyable, etc. So that's what we're going to be using. And if, for example, we find something that is interesting, yeah, we can put it on our watch list and monitor it over a time period that is interesting for us. For that, on the bottom left, head to sign in and choose sign in with Google Wallet or sign in with Apple, right? I personally have Google here, so I can click it, connect it, and now I have my watch lists. For watch lists, I can just click on this. Click on, if you probably don't have lists yet. I have a huge amount of lists. If you want to add a project like Karma, for example, to the list, you can go to manage my list, new list, and do input like interesting projects, create the list, and then put Karma Card on the list of interesting projects. Then you go to your watch list. As I have a large amount of lists already, you can click on interesting projects and you have Karma Card here and you see it, and you can basically monitor it and even compare it to all the other interesting projects you have on your list. So this is basically what we're going to use Dexscreener for. Yes, for the on the ground research. Yeah, I wish you a lot of fun with it. You're gonna use this a lot, so get used to using it as early as possible. And I'm wishing you a great day, a lot of love, a lot of light, and I'll see you in the next video.